Ja. Ay, cago. Ay, de por oye.
Buenas tardes everybody, and welcome to Bolivia's second largest city, Sucre. Here, 3,000 meters above sea level in a beautiful valley in the Andes Mountains. Right now I'm in La Recoleta, which is a beautiful little plaza which was once center of the city in the times of Spanish colonization. As you can see, schools just got out. So Sucre is Bolivia's constitutional capital. It's home to about 300,000 people of their 12 million residents. And it's beautifully well preserved. It's super clean. Yeah, take a look. Just down these little side streets you can see this quite beautiful colonial architecture. It's exactly like it was 300 years ago. Sucre was founded by the Spanish in the mid-16th century, and it swiftly became one of the most important colonial hubs for trade in the Andes region, most notably because of its close proximity to the silver mines in a town called Potosi nearby here, and that's the reason why it's so well built up. It was like all these buildings we see here are from Spanish times, 300 years old. There was a lot of money here back in the day. And it remains a super nice city to this day. I mean, check out the clean streets of Sucre. It's pretty different to other parts of Bolivia I've been to so far. Bro, there is just like infinite school children here in Sucre. I really don't understand. Because it's like 6 o'clock at night. I don't know if they all just finished school or what the story is, but they're everywhere. So guys, we're just passing by a quite famous university. It's named after Simon Bolivar. If you're unaware of him, he's a super revered figure across all of Latin America. He helped half the countries of this continent win their independence from the Spanish. And obviously Bolivia takes its name from him. Pretty cool dude. Check out this sweet church. Can't lie, I don't know a thing about it, but it's pretty cool. So here in the plaza in the city centre, we can see a statue honouring the much revered Jose Antonio Sucre. The city obviously takes the name from his own. He was like the first constitutional president after the War of Independence. Before that, the city was known as La Plata by the Spanish. That is essentially a nickname for the city of silver, essentially. But now it is Sucre, thanks to this dude. Guys, if you're as much of a flag nerd as me, this flag will confuse you greatly, because the red cross symbolizes the Spanish Empire. And I was so confused when I first arrived here. I'm like, why are they flying the Spanish imperial flag in an independent Bolivia? They care so greatly, obviously, about their independence. But when I looked it up, see, there's a crown in the middle. I hope you can make it out. Basically, the area of Sucre made this their own flag, put a crown in the middle to symbolize their own independence. And essentially, the whole point of it was to just piss off the remaining Spanish in the independent Bolivia. And it still flies proudly today, which I think is pretty funny. Can respect it. Guys, here we have a great insight into modern day culture here in Bolivia. You get these little kids playing pan flutes. They'll just walk up to anyone, jam a bit of pan flute and hope for a couple Bolivianos, which they rarely receive. But I respect the hustle nevertheless. I do love a pan flute. So just there guys, you may need to rewind the tape. We just got an example of a true Bolivian man. He was hitting the very rare and esteemed cigarette and coca leaf combo, which only a true Bolivian man can handle. They chew the coca leaves. You would have seen a big indent in his cheek. They chew these leaves. They're basically like from the cocaine plant, the plant that cocaine is derived from. And I don't know if it gets you high. I haven't tried it yet. Supposedly it's supposed to help you with the altitude, but I highly doubt these guys need any assistance, having lived here their whole lives. But I think he's just stimming out in the park, which I can respect. Not the most walkable street in Sucre. Okay, so night has fallen here in Sucre. It's only about 7:30, but it gets very dark here in the southern hemisphere in winter. Pretty hungry now, so I'm gonna go try find some food at this nearby market. I gotta be super careful though, because I got food poisoning a few nights ago and it was bad. Thankfully I made a swift recovery, so let's go and do it all again, eh? Some juice here. Got some people selling some things, lots of TV remotes, no TVs, hair clips, oranges, everything you could need here in the streets of Sucre. This place is hectic. Damn, bro. Look at that right in my ear. So here we can see some of these ladies. You see their little hats and their braided hair. It's known as the cholito dress. It's super traditional. And it's pretty cool to see it so alive and well in Bolivia today. Very few places in the world have you got traditions centuries old. Still so common. I like it. So I'm actually struggling here to find a decent restaurant. I want to eat something local and traditional, but I've actually been told that Bolivians aren't so big on dinner. They eat up at lunchtime and sometimes have a coffee and stuff for dinner. So most of the places open are just like pizza or hamburgers. I keep looking, but it might be my only option. Nice little plaza here. Sucre is a cool city, man. It's beautiful, clean, but heaps going on, as you can see. See all these people on this truck and this one over here as well. Today the bus drivers of the city were on strike, so I think these are people without cars who still had to get to and from work. So some wise guy truck drivers decide to run a little freelance public transport business. Pretty sweet. I think they're just waiting for more passengers because they're not quite full enough. Guys, I'm walking in circles here trying to find a decent place to eat. Maybe I'll just jam this entire cake. He must be as hungry as me. For such a crazy market, they really didn't have that many food options, so I've ended up here in a little Bolivian steakhouse. Just gonna do a burger and chips tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this little video from central Sucre. Tomorrow I think I'm going to try and get out into the suburbs, have a look out there, see if it's any different to the inner city here. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time, Cheers.